So Latto just dropped her album, Sugar Honey Iced Tea. I think that the visuals so far look great. Her art cover looks good. It doesn't look like it has a high budget, but at the same time, it looks good for what she's working with. Compared to like Ice Spice's Y2K album cover, I think that Latto has her beat on that one. I think I enjoyed hers. Latto's is a little bit more simpler, but in terms of being visually appealing, I think that Latto's is like showed out on that one. So I just wanted to go into a little bit of Latto's discography. Her first album was Queen of the South. It was released in 2020, and that was back when she was going by Mulatto, and obviously now she goes by Latto. Mind you, she did have a couple of EPs and mixtapes, I believe 3 each. The standard version of Queen of the South had 13 songs, and the extended version had an additional 5 songs to it. The runtime was 44 minutes and 41 seconds, and it featured 5 singles: Bitch from the South, Remix, the Muwap, On God, In and Out, and Sex Lies. It featured artists like Gucci Mane, City Girls, 21 Savage, 42 Doug, Saweetie, Trina, and Little Baby. Her first week sales for the album was 14,300, and 900 of those came from pure sales, and it reached a peak of 44 on the Billboard 200. Her second album, 777, was released in 2022. It featured 14 tracks and had a runtime of 35 minutes and 55 seconds, so it was pretty similar to her first album. It had 4 singles: Big Energy, Southside, Willie, and Sunshine. It featured, again, 21 Savage, Lil Wayne, Childish Gambino, Lil Durk, Nardo Wick, Kodak Black, Mariah Carey, and DJ Khaled. It did 23,000 first week and peaked at number 15 on the Billboard 200. Latto's newest album, Sugar Honey Iced Tea, was just released, and it features 17 songs, with the second disc of an additional 4 songs on it. It has a total runtime of 62 minutes. It has 3 singles so far, which are Put It on the Floor, Sunday Service, and Big Mama. I noticed that she recently put out a music video to her song Georgia Peach, so that might be another single. The album features Young Nutty, Huncho, Coco Jones, Megan Thee Stallion, Ciara, Mariah the Scientist, and Tizo Touchdown. I believe this is the 3rd collaboration that Megan and Latto have. I listened to the album a couple of times at work last night, and some of the tracks that I enjoyed are Georgia Peach, Big Mama, Blixum, Shrimps and Grits, Roki, Squeeze, Good to You, and Shout Out to Me. I honestly feel like there weren't too many skips on the album, and I liked how the tracks flowed into each other, and I can really appreciate that she had different art covers, well, at least on YouTube, and with lyric videos, cause man, I hate it when artists don't even have closed captions in their videos, so you can't even follow along to the lyrics if you wanted to. Fans also noticed that Playboi Carti was missing on Blixum, which apparently his verse didn't clear, and I think that he would have added value to the song. I heard the leaked version of it and it sounded good. The song that a lot of people were looking for, including myself, was, I think it's called Hood to You, and it's a remake of T.I.'s song 42's, and I think she sampled the song. I tried to look it up on Genius, and it looks like at one point it was published and now the page is not found. So I'm not sure if the sample didn't clear or maybe it's going to be on a deluxe version, but I don't know. I saw a lot of comments that that's a song that they were really looking for, like a summer anthem. And of course, Latto had to throw some shade at the rap girls. The one where I really noticed it was on Shout Out to Me. On one of the verses, she says, "Bye sis, funny thing about it, you can't look me in the eye, sis." And ISIS is Ice Spice's government name. She goes on to say, "It clearly doesn't matter if you younger or double my age. You bitches is barking too much. I wish I could muzzle your face." So Ice Spice is younger than her, and Nicki's older, not quite double her age, but of course she's trying to throw some shade at her. On the second verse, she says, "Who's the hardest out? Bitch, it's Latto by herself. Ice is just water when it melts. So, of course, jab at Ice Spice. And then she goes on to say, don't play coy with me. You know what you headed for. So I'm guessing that's a shot at Coi Leray. Because she did have I forgot what song it was on. She was talking about her dad, Benzino, and his no neck. I'm sure there are a lot more references that just went over my head, but those are kind of some of the ones I caught. But Ice Spice's Y2K album recently sold 28,000 its first week, and it debuted at number 18 on Billboard 200. JT City Cinderella did 26,000 and it peaked at number 27, but she does consider it a mixtape. And Megan's album did 64,000 its first week. So honestly, I think that Latto can do 30 to 35,000 with this album. I enjoyed the album and I think it has replay value, but let me know how you guys feel about it. Have you guys listened to it? Are you going to re-listen to it? And are there any shots that I missed on the album? Let me know how you guys feel about it down below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.